Hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to do a video that's a little more hot button again. I don't know if any of you guys know what's going on right now, but a while back PewDiePie made a video where he was saying how the mainstream media has basically misrepresented him. In this video, he said what the media had said, that, you know, he's supposedly a racist. So what did they do? They took screenshots and bits and pieces of that video and made it look like he was a racist. Fast forward, YouTube is going to have YouTube heroes, to which he said was like YouTube Nazis. What's the media do? White supremacist. It's ridiculous. He did nothing wrong. He goes on Fiverr, makes a joke, just to show the stupid lengths that people are willing to go to for $5. And they demonized him for that. Now he's been dropped by Disney and his MCN, all because people can't take a joke anymore. Tell you what, I remember growing up listening to the likes of George Carlin. And come on, we've all heard, you know, 7 words you can't say on TV. I grew up listening to Andrew Dice Clay. Who hasn't heard Mary, Mary, quite contrary? Trim your bush, it's so damn hairy. I grew up listening to John Valby. Philosophical bullshit. The reason y'all need to drop this mob mentality bullshit, because this mob mentality ain't getting anybody anywhere. I mean, it's just ridiculousness. He's raised millions of dollars for charity. Where's the media on that? Where is the media when he's blowing his target numbers out of the water for these charities? No. All they care about is how much money he makes on YouTube. Let me ask you this. If I, as a random person walking down the street, walked up to you and said, how much money did you make last year? Is that any of my business? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you come up to me and ask me, I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Pewds did nothing wrong. And I hope, for one, he never apologizes, because America needs to fucking get a sense of humor again. And all these delicate little snowflakes, oh, don't say nothing politically incorrect. Well, you know what? We didn't have political correctness when I was growing up. And all it did for me was force me to get a backbone and a little thicker skin. Oh, and a sense of humor. We didn't have none of this Joe Schmo down the block is completely offended because I said butthurt. You know, everybody tells you, oh, you can't talk about religion, you can't talk about politics, and you can't talk about whatever. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to talk about whatever the hell I feel like talking about. And I am sick to death of people telling me that I can't. I love PewDiePie, and I love the fact that he came out with a video today explaining his side of it. But it broke my heart to see him cry. It should break your heart too. Because it's stupidity. He's a comedian. It was satire. It was entertainment. And what now these white supremacy groups are, oh, he's our guy. They could come out and say that I'm their girl. Or you're their girl. Or you're their guy. Doesn't mean you support what they stand for. Just means they're good at running their mouth. Come on, people. Get your heads together. Get some common sense. Y'all said the same damn thing about Donald Trump. Don't mean he supports what they say. Stop the mob mentality. Get a brain and think for yourself. You'll go a lot farther. Don't buy into everything the media tells you. Don't quote me because I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that every piece of media, everything, newspapers, websites, TV channels, everything is controlled by 3 people. 3 people. Let that sink in for a minute. In other words, if you don't agree with what these 3 people are saying, what are the odds that you're not going to be on the news next? It's time to just start thinking for yourself, guys. I mean, take in what you want to take in. Listen to them. Nobody's saying you can't. But hell, think for yourself. A little bit more YouTube drama I'll throw in there. Why not? iDubbbz. My kids just turned me on to iDubbbz. They had no idea who he was until the whole Tana Mojo thing went on, and I'm sorry, but I thought it was freaking hysterical. But he had a good point. You're going to take one word and hold it in such high regard, but yet the other words are okay. And that's not right. If this word ain't okay, neither are these. And for him to just pop off and say what he said, hey, whatever. He wasn't trying to be offensive. She shouldn't have tweeted him in the first place. And for her to embellish like she did, and I'm subscribed to Tana. I love her. I think she's great. But for her to react and elaborate as much as she did, she's wrong. There's no way that he had her locked in his arm and he didn't scream and he didn't put the thumbs up. It would have been better if she just told the story as to what happened. If you don't know what happened, iDubbbz has a history in his videos of saying the N-word. And Tana tweeted at him to kill himself because of it. Now, that should never have been done. At all. He went to her meet and greet, paid the money for her meet and greet, bought her merch, and then got in there, put his arm around her arm, and went, say nigger. And that's all he did. And he wasn't being offensive. He really wasn't even trying to be funny. He admits it himself. It was stupid. But the way she reacted was so way out of league. It just blew my mind. I don't know. I guess the general moral of today's video is just think for yourself, guys. Don't demonize people because of what you see in the media. It ain't worth it. I guess just, I don't know. I would tell y'all to share love and positivity, but it just doesn't seem like anybody listens. But I will see you guys again.